Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nichole Mitchell is the Vice President for People and Culture for Wilson Lumber. They're in Huntsville, Alabama. She has agreed to participate in the 2025 Pro Dealer Industry Summit coming to Louisville, Kentucky, October 8th to 10th. We hope to see you there. She's going to be the moderator of our panel on next-gen LBM leaders. Nichole, welcome to One-on-One.
Thank you, Ken, and thanks for having me.
Can you tell our audience, Nichole, how did you get into the industry?
Oh, great question. So I would say I got into the industry by divine intervention because I was definitely not looking to work in the industry. It wasn't that I didn't like it. I just wasn't aware of it. And I interviewed with John Marshall, who was the COO at the time. And I really connected with him, and I learned a lot about what they were looking for the role to do and all of the things I had experience with. And so I learned that I would really be able to help the company grow and move forward because the company was growing at a rapid pace at that time. And so then I went on to the second interview and interviewed with one of the owners, who was the CEO, Rob Wilson. And after that, I just knew this was the company that I wanted to be a part of, just based on the culture itself. Really don't plan to go anywhere else, and I would love to retire here one day.
Well, that's a long way off. What do you like about the company? And what do you
So,
like about your position as well?
yeah, so what I like about the company is, as I said, the culture. It's as I said, faith-based, and the core values are not just the words on the wall. They are something that we live and talk about often and hold each other accountable to.
Just to clarify for the audience, behind you, there's a sign that says, "But did you document it?" I think that's not one of the core values of the company. It's important, but it's not one
No,
of the core values.
it is not one of the core. Oh, I'm sorry, Cole.
You mentioned the faith-based emphasis. What does that? Could you just elaborate on that a minute?
Oh, absolutely. So, the mission statement of the company is to build a successful company that upholds Christ-like principles and inspires people to grow. And so that doesn't mean that you have to be a Christian to work here, but it is the foundation of the company. And so it's really contagious to be around it, but just a joy to know that you can exercise your faith not only in your personal life, but in your professional life as well.
Our editor, Robbie Brumberg, who's also in Alabama, I profiled your company, and we'll put a link below for that article. You can learn more about Wilson Lumber. In the short time we have, Nichole, where are the changes in the industry going to come from?
The first thing that comes to mind is there's definitely going to be a generational workforce shift that will take place as the baby boomers, they're going to retire, and then the newer generations will take over. And there'll be some challenges with that because we'll lose a lot of the tribal knowledge and wisdom that comes along with that. So it's important to ensure that the processes are documented and we have the training programs in place to overcome that. I believe the focus will shift to less manual processes and more technology. And the next generation prefers more modern workflows where they can learn quickly and be more efficient. And as AI becomes more popular, it will also have a massive impact as people will have instant information at their fingertips to help streamline the processes and just work better. I believe the most important thing, though, is the need for clearly defined and communicated company culture. The next generation doesn't want just a paycheck. They are more values driven. They want to feel proud of the impact that their work has. It is important that the company has a clear mission, vision, and values because they're looking to join companies that align with the values that are important to them so that they feel part of a purpose much bigger than profits.
Well said. Nichole, we're excited to have you in Louisville, Kentucky for the Pro Dealer Industry Summit. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks very much for your time today.
Thanks for having me and looking forward to seeing you there.